And welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Underrail. This time we will really fuck these arseholes up. But right now we seem absolutely incapable of doing anything to them. Of course. Come on, shoot the fucking cunt. About fucking time. And we should... Oh, again! Jesus Christ! 80+%. I've hit him once in like 6 or 7 shots. Jesus fucking wept. Fucking time. Two bursts. That's pretty impressive. Now I can aim shot you. And that should be the end of that. Oh my god, the trouble that that put me through. Unreal. I cannot believe just how shitty that felt and was. Right, what have we got? Obviously we've got dog bits. Take some bottles. Have I not been here before? Feels very, very familiar. Tabby boots and Biocorp tech. So, how good are these tabby boots? Mine is... They're not as good as mine. But they're frankly not terrible. I think we'll just take everything. Ooh. It's a good hammer. Is a good hammer. Large magazine, 16 to 75, but isn't as good as my 19 to 89. Okay, now I'm just gonna dump what I got in here. No. Okay, let's that back in there. What are those? Those are 8.6s. Okay. Let's see if there's anything. I can go up here, can't I? Excellent. Quick save. These are not explodable. Now where are we going here? We are still apparently in Core City. What on earth are these? Faceless. Yeah, we's are dead. Unless... Augmented rat hound, fuck me. Yeah. That ain't happening. That ain't happening for a little while. Am I regenerating? I think I am not. Well, we know what's happening up there now, at least. Okay, I'm going to grab this stuff and transfer it to my other barrel. See you in a bit. Okay, and we're back. So, what I am planning on doing next, or rather now I should say, done the junkyard. Worried about that. Camp Hathor. Tempted by the Rat Hound King. Okay, I'm still stuck on the Foundry Caves. Don't want to do the dude yet. And we still need to figure out what's happening about the death of this woman. So, let's go up here. So we haven't been up here before, to the very top levels. So I want to go up here and search and see what's about. Cortex snipers. This is Cortex. The Chortish Missionary, Chortish Evolution, okay. Something called Rick. We can take a look in all the barrels. Let's chat to Rick, Corsi Dominative. Mr. Percival. Let's have a chat to this guy. You find yourself in front of a man wearing beautifully ornamented robes. He stands tall and confident, with a chiseled face and radiant green eyes most would kill for. What is most striking about him is his unusual stare. It appears to be constant, never changing, neutral, but every time you see it, you perceive in it a different manner. One moment it strikes you as benevolent, wise, even paternal. The other it makes you feel exposed and apprehensive. He projects his voice without effort and speaks in a calm, non-rushed manner with a slight drag at the end of each sentence. Chort is evolution, sister. I am Minister Percival, and I am a member of the Institute of Chort. Fear us not, for we mean no harm, even though our appearance might suggest otherwise. The robes look pretty neat, don't worry about it. I have nothing to be worried about, but thank you for your compliment. Even though neat might not be the term I'd use to describe our uniforms, it's certainly better than disgusting or creepy as we usually hear. He gives you a slight smile. On the other hand, we have an unmistakable and distinct appearance, something we embraced to symbolize the regenerative cycle of Chort itself. Now it lies in deep caverns, formless, rebuilding itself. Once ready, it will manifest into a new, improved being, adapted to this world. Our robes honor this alteration, for we too are undergoing change, and once the robes are removed, we will reveal our new, improved form. Sounds interesting. What can you tell me about this Institute of Chort you belong to? The Institute of Chort is an institution devoted to Chortism and was founded by Idane, who first discovered Chort nearly a century ago. Chortism is an ideology centered around Chort, a being that possesses and brings us immense knowledge, and is the key to evolving the human race to new heights, literally. He smiles. Scientific investigation lies behind everything we do. We study the creature and its complete genetic makeup and learn from it, and we apply the knowledge in practice. I'm not sure about this, but please continue. Tickled your imagination. Good. Chort exists as a physical being, observable, tangible, yet not fully able to communicate with us in its current state, but it gifted us with its flesh. Through scientific investigation, as I've already mentioned, we discovered that what was previously thought to be junk DNA actually contained a genetic code that serves as a sort of backup for the creature. The explanation is lengthy and requires a bit of time and will. It's fascinating. Glad you're finding it interesting. He makes a brief pause and continues. You know what? We hold lectures about Chortism here in Core City, if you want to learn more. Come and attend one of these lectures. I think that's a more effective way to comprehend the subject. Proven. He smiles. I'd like to attend the lecture you were talking about. Very well, or some of us Chortists would say. Apex. We'll be holding a lecture quite soon. In fact, if you wait just a bit for others to arrive, we will be able to begin. Oh, sounds so weird. Thank you all for taking the time to be here today and for putting your trust in us in the midst of all that has been happening lately in Core City. The corrupted faceless are known for ravaging everything they lay their dystrophic eyes on. And us Chortists know that very well. We have a long history in dealing with those monsters. They have always opposed their foul ways. We understand that during hard times it can be very difficult to put trust in something you're not familiar with. Yet amazingly, more often than not, dire situations are the cause for people to explore alternative options. Believe my words, during this lecture you will receive nothing but absolute, undiluted truth regarding the Institute of Chortism and what it can offer to you. Let us begin. First of all, I feel it is important for me to say that we are not a religious cult, as we are commonly accused of being. We don't worship imaginary beings, gods, devils, or the like. Our robes do not exist so that we may intimidate. They have a symbolic value which will be explained later. Everything I tell you during this lecture is based on hard evidence, on research, on scientific investigation. Every claim here is backed up by careful and extensive research performed within the Institute of Chort, under the watchful eye of Aiden, its founder. But what is Chort exactly? Chort is a single multicellular organism discovered by Aidan almost a century ago in deep caverns, and is suspected to be one of the oldest living organisms in existence, a primordial being. It's completely formless. It exists in a state of regeneration which it undergoes whenever the environment it lives in greatly changes, requiring a different form to survive. Aidan discovered it during its current regeneration cycle. The creature allowed him to study it. What he learned during these studies was truly magnificent. First, I need to discuss the term non-coding DNA, something referred to as junk DNA. Non-coding DNA, in simple terms, are DNA sequences of an organism which do not encode protein sequences and therefore have no direct biological functions. For example, almost 98% of human DNA is non-coding, with only around 2% of the total genome being responsible for what you are. You look, how you behave. Chort, only 5%, 0.5% coding. But there is a neat little secret. Its non-coding sequences serve as a biological backup for the creature to rebuild its coding DNA, if damaged by radiation, mutations, or simply by a large number of replications, and modify and also adapt it for specific needs. In short, it can undergo a process of regeneration and adaptation until it builds itself anew and perfects itself for the world it lives in. Aidan found this remarkable, but even more remarkable is the fact that this knowledge allows us to do the same thing with humans as well. The Institute of Chort was soon born with a single unified idea: to direct the evolution of the human race. Chortist ideology reflects just that. We will preserve Chort and the valuable knowledge it bestowed on us, so that we can elevate ourselves to new heights. We live in a desolate world, and the environment is not our only enemy. Just look at the recent events and you will understand my point perfectly. The Institute of Chort gravitates towards adapting the human race to move beyond these dark caves and reach the surface. Again, everything I just told you can be backed up with solid, proven facts. Chort is evolution, and evolution is Chort. One cannot go without the other if we are to stop ourselves from our ultimate demise. And with that I will end this short lecture. I know you have many questions, brothers and sisters, and know that these questions can and will be answered. To get these answers, one would need to travel to the Institute of Chort in Upper Underrail and become a Chortist. Only then can you have access to all of the knowledge we possess and help us further understand Chort. To help not just us Chortists, but our whole race. Please understand that Chort is important to us, and so it is to you. And we must propagate this knowledge to all who are willing to listen. As Aidan once stated, we can and we must. I hope you've learned some valuable information during this lecture. That is all for now, and thank you. Chort guide you. Fair enough. Okay. Missed this. Central room here that wasn't blocked off. This is Norman. You come up to an average height blonde man holding a real book in his hand, reading it quietly. He's dressed in a stylish, high-cost suit, whilst wearing equally fashionable shoes, all free of even a speck of dust. Meanwhile, his physique is as unimpressive as his gelled hair. Seeing that an average South Underrailer can break him in two without breaking a sweat, he closes the book, and begins the conversation with an entirely unique greeting. Can Ho approach her? Can Ho? A joyful smile materializes on his face. Ah, finally someone is not an uncultured swine. You speak Advertongue, yes? You speakish Advertongue? Yea? No, I just read what you said. Gah, I see we are one of the uneducated ones, which doesn't flummox me one bit. Considering our current location, this is Core City after all. No matter, since you're already here, I might as well educate you, if only a bit. Hear me. The language you witness me using is called Advertongue, and it is a contemporary, modernized, and improved version of the language most of us use, Common Tongue. I'll refer to it from now, as I will refer to it from now. For you see, I was feeling indisposed and exhausted of all the inconsistencies and, how do I express myself, unnaturalness of Common Tongue. Thus, I, Professor Norman, hack of the University of Dis, one day made a conscious decision to liberate some of my time, sit down and do my best to ameliorate this stale mess into one endearing, beautiful language. Much pretty tongue. It resembles common tongue, true, but only to a minuscule degree. For instance, common tongue was a language dominated by exceptions to the rules, relying on memorizing phonic patterns in order to maintain a proper pronunciation, straight sentence structure. I could go on and on. All of this has been evicted in average tongue, for the whole language has been standardized and tuned towards absolute consistency at every aspect imaginable. Excuse me. Creating a clearer, more natural lingual experience, free of ambiguity. Much pretty. There is so much more to speak of it. But first I'd like for you to tell me why you're here and what do you want from me. Can you teach me a few tongue phrases? You wish to learn a few phrases? Wonderful. It's my aim to proliferate the number of tongue speakers, as you may have already deduced. What phrases are you interested in? Hello. That's an easy one. It's can ho. Goodbye. Very simple word, gone ho. It's very similar to can ho. You look very nice today. Oh yay. That is one. Oh yay, that one is you are pa much pretty-o. You ugly bastard. Nay, 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 why use such harsh language? Advertung is meant to be beautiful and amiable. You should die in a fire. What, Tan? All the innumerable phrases I could teach you in Advertung. Why did you choose this? Oh, it's you hot rink. Technically, you could say you unattractive Shlomo. Please do avoid unpleasantries. Good job. You mean with Advertung? Oh, thank you, it's true. I already get the recognition. Truth is. Oh, you mean you want me to? Gah, sorry. Job is good working. Right hand. Schwitzermatch. Disgusting animals. Unattractive, yay. I'm going to pulverize your bones and smash your skull to tiny bits. Please don't. I mean, why such hateful language? I don't even think there's a word for pulverize, but I'll give it my best to appease your hunger for violent language. Is will much broke your weight stick and boom your mindka torso hard receptotos. I've had enough of this. Let's talk about something else. Yay? See you around, Norman. In Advertung, it's observant, you soklos, Norman gentlemen. Remember that, please. Why not? Why the hell not? Okay, can we go in here? Talk to the receptionist. Yeah, woman meets your approach with a chalk white smile and a polite greeting. Greetings, ma'am, and welcome to Cortec. How may I help you? I'm looking for work. Do you have anything available? Most certainly, ma'am. Cortec is the top of the technology research and application company in Underrail. We have several open positions in the fields of geophysics, chemistry, ballistics. Could you please specify your qualifications so that we may proceed? Need someone who's good with computers? I'm afraid not at the moment, at least, but we might have something different available. Could you please tell me your full name? Sarah Evenstar. Allow me to do a quick check on you. She starts typing something on the keyboard. I see. You seem to be in luck, ma'am. We do have a position available if you'd like. Talk to Mr. Joseph Herland. He's in the office right next to this one, down the hallway, first door on the left. And before I go, I also need to inform you that the upper floor is off limits to all non-employees. Thank you. I had some other questions. Feel free to ask anything. What can you tell me about Cortec? Cortec is the primary technology research, manufacturing, and application tech company in Core City, being a successor to the great Biocorp. Cortec now employs some of the brightest minds in solving difficult problems of the day. Cortec's desire is to create a better future for everyone through technological advancement remains unmatched. What can you tell me about Cortec? Okay, I'll be going now. So we can go. We're not going to just yet. I'll do that at a later date. Guard signals you to stop. Excuse me, ma'am, this is private property. State your business here. Do the owners of this place offer any work? I'm looking to earn some coin. I'm afraid not. Anything else? What is this place? Property belongs to the Tulowski family, and access to the general public is strictly prohibited. Unless, of course, you've been invited by one of the bounty hunters. In which case, you'd have to give me your name so that I can verify you're on the list. Sorry to bother you. Goodbye. Okay, well. Yeah. So we're not supposed to go in there. That's fair enough. There's somebody called Jojo. Let's quick save. Let's see if we can go in here. Hold it. You're approaching a restricted area. Only employees and recruits allowed past this point. What is this place? Praetorian Security Headquarters. One of the most notable buildings in Core City. I'm guessing you're not from around here? Nope. I come from SGS. Yes, I'm familiar with SGS. Praetorian Security is the largest defensive force in Core City. Duty is to protect all those who live in Core City from internal and external threats. Any more questions? I'd like to join Praetorian Security. Your name? Sarah Edenstar. Thank you. Would you please wait here? I'll be back soon. Do you make it? You're clear. Go up these stairs and take the first left, and there you'll find Lieutenant Stratford. Talk to him and explain everything you need to know. Got it. Awesome. And we'll come back and do that in a bit. Let's talk to Jojo. You're going to have to join too. See you in training, sister. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Well, this is different. But there's barrels. I like barrels. Scrap. Let's go dumpster diving. Ooh, a lot of stuff. Oh, nothing in there. Let's talk to Dave. Care for a drink? 2, 3? Can Dave see me? Yes, he can. Oh, this guy. Ah, I missed commoner. Okay. What's in here? I mean, there's nobody paying any attention. Who's this? Giles. You catch the man moving some heavy boxes, so his breathlessness, but still polite. Greeting doesn't come as a surprise. This thin man, obviously not built for physically intensive work, puts down the last box on the desk near him before pulling out a bright red handkerchief to wipe the sweat off his equally coloured face. Afterwards, he steps in front of you and begins speaking, while the caressing breeze of the fan behind him cools him off. Whoa, I'm so sorry. I'm Giles Pitton. Welcome to Court City Housing Corporation Sales Office. He wipes the sweat off his forehead. How may I help you? What can you tell me about Court City Housing Corporation? Core City Housing Corporation is one of the most successful companies in Core City. Our goal is to provide complete and affordable housing and utility solutions to as many Core City residents as we can, running our business in compliance with the highest quality and safety standards. It's been 5 years since the company's inception, and during that time we've proven we're here for you, and we won't stop until we've provided everyone with a proper modern home. Here's the owner of the company, Mrs. Catherine Saywick. She's both the founder and the owner of the company. Who's that exactly? Successful businesswoman from North Underrail, from the famous Saywick family. Her frequent trips to Core City with her father, Reginald Saywick, made her see the opportunity to start a business here. I think we can both say that she'd made the right decision, right? People don't do much business in Drop Zone, or am I wrong? Ah, Drop Zone. That's an entirely different situation. And it is not up to me to discuss it, but no, we are doing our very best to bring proper housing solutions to as many residents of Core City as possible. That's all I wanted to know. I wanted to ask you something else. I'd like to buy a house. Oh, is that a problem? It's the faceless blockade. We've received instructions to hold off any real estate property or apartment sales for the time being. There's absolutely no way for me to buy a house in Core City right now. I would say absolutely, but I'm not authorized to sell you one. I'm sorry. Catch you later. Yeah. Okay, well, we've stolen enough from this place. I'm going to get through there. Okay. Right, so we've gone... Okay, so we could get through here. Shh. Oh, I didn't realise there was somebody in there. Didn't realise there was somebody here. If I'd have known. Okay, so we'll pop up to Upper Underrail. Oh, actually, where does this go? Feeling. There's probably nothing here. But I'm not going to let that get in the way. Am I looking around? Picking up 85, eh? Okay, well you're down there and you're not going to let me go in. Pick the locks of these other places. Nothing in there. Ooh, a bit of cash. Medium frequency shield modulators. Lots of things. I'll leave it open so I know where I've been. Patching kits. Biotech suit. Okay. Some boots. Getting a lot of use out of my lockpicks here. Boy. Ooh. Mushroom brute. Looks like it could be the dudes. Okay, lots of stuff. Grenades. Nothing, sadly. More stuffs. Jesus, how much weight am I carrying? And why am I carrying so much? The bar. Another flashbang. Okay, well, at least I know I can't use them anymore. Ooh, I can make another sentry grenade. That never hurts. Does any of my stuff need repairing? Yes, you need a mechanical repair kit. You could do with a mechanical repair kit. You could do with a basic fabric patching kit. Now I just have to scroll through all of these and figure out where one is. Well, I've got enough to make one. Yeah, I can't see. I honestly can't see where any of these are. Repair kit. So I created it. I will be absolutely buggered if I can see it. There we are. Back up to 1850. The tabby bits are okay. And we're back to so who's in here and who can I talk to? Okay, well, that was an interesting little aside. Oh, we can go out here as well. Okay. Where does this lead me to? Okay, that goes to there. Right. Interesting. Okay. So let's get back on here. Well, we've learned a few things. We've gotten ourselves given ourselves a few bits and pieces. So I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to go and dump some stuff off in my barrel, and when we return, we will be at North Underrail, or the upper metro station. So we shall see how we go. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, don't worry about it. Thank you again. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.